We continue.
I need to catch my breath.
You always need to catch your breath, Octavia. Wow. The weather changed. But was not anticipating that. Baron Drast, what an honor to meet you in person. I'm Fredero Senate, a paladin of the most illustrious Shaylin from the Eternal Rose Order. There you are, Valerie. How many years has it been since we saw each other? So happy that the years haven't erased the divine bliss written upon your radiant face. Greetings. I'm glad to see you in good health, Fredero. Tell me, Fredero, why are you here? As I mentioned in my letter, my goal is to return Valerie's to Shaylin's grace. Several years ago, a material mistake was made. She, whose fate was determined before she was born, decided to resist her calling. I would appeal to Valerie's mind and remind her of her duty. You speak as though I'm incapable of understanding where my duties lie. You have given me much cause for doubt. You are from the Eternal Rose Order, right? Exactly. I once guarded works that showed Shaylin's blessing, works of art, beauty, and love. That's a path for young and energetic paladins and priests. Now I've become a mentor in the order. Many servants of Shaylin, who now guard her creations, were brought up by me. And I'm sure Valerie would have surpassed them all had she not left her ranks. I knew Valerie as a girl. Tell me about her. I do possess the words to describe the chosen of Shaylin, do I? Oh, don't look at me like that. I'm not the only one who believes it. A special role has been prepared for this girl in the ranks of the Eternal Rose's followers. I'm sure you've noticed Valerie's greatest virtue. She's impeccably loyal to whatever or whomever she serves. Her father did the right thing in sending his daughter into Shaylin's embrace. Valerie's departure from the order was just an unfortunate mistake of youth. I'm sure she regrets her desperate mistake, driven by hurt feelings and rash judgment. Only shame and pride have kept her from admitting it. Her true place is in the radiance of glorious Shaylin. My departure wasn't a mistake. It fixed someone else's mistake, which caused me to waste a few years of my life. Where are you planning to go? When Valerie joins my entourage, we'll travel west to the borders of Patax. There, a new temple to my divine patron is being built, an architectural wonder worthy of harboring the very spirit of the Eternal Rose. A temple devoted to the goddess of beauty. I wish I could see such grandeur. One of the newer orders of Shaylin will occupy the temple, the Order of Prisms. Your zeal in serving the goddess will be good for Valerie. She has much to unlearn if she expects to return to Shaylin's favor and the respect of her brothers in faith. And that's presuming she wants to return. So tired of orders from those I despise. I think you should talk to Valerie alone. Don't go, Your Grace. My intentions are known to all. Valerie, I've come to return you to our faith. Our? Now you imagine that not only do I want to serve Shaylin, but now I have faith in her too? I don't recognize you, Valerie. What is this tone you address me with? I remember what politeness and respect you showed your elders. We held you up as an example for the other novices. I'm only repaying your courtesy and kind, Fredero. You so easily ascribe to me thoughts and aspirations that I do not possess, that I can be as liberal a judge of your behavior. Valerie, don't get so steamed up. At this pace, we'll come to blows before we settle our disagreements. I haven't the slightest desire to quarrel, Drast. I'm here to put an end to a story that's already gone on for far too long, and that is all. As for my return to the church, which you so bluntly insist upon, please, Fredero, spare me your wordy speeches. The day I walked out of the convent gates, I made a decision I'm not going to change. I'm never returning to the Eternal Rose Order. I'm never going back to serving Shaylin. Whatever nonsense you started with your letter, let's put an end to it, once and for all. I don't believe my ears. I expected to see repentance, Valerie. Repentance for your foolish choices. Repentance for the pain you've caused your family and all those who relied on you. But instead I see a proud renegade who dares to resist the will of the goddess, and who would defy me, the one who labored to bring you up and teach you. I am not in the least bit surprised by your words, Fredero. You have always been deaf to anything that goes against your beliefs. I'm not Shaylin's chosen. I'm not a god's toy created to entertain the whimsical goddess. I'm not. Quiet. Quiet before you bring her wrath upon you. How dare you, who is bestowed with celestial beauty, so insolently reject such gifts that others can only dream about. Your fate is already decided, laid out as a fine carpet before you. Enough. I didn't come here to listen to a spoiled child speaking out of turn, but only to bring you home, and I will take you by the ear and drag you all the way to the Order's convent, if that's what it takes. I think we need to calm down a little. She is almost screaming. What you call home, Fredero, was my prison. My home is here, in these lands, for which the Baron and I have fought and shed our blood. Here, beside the one I vowed to serve, and whom I shan't leave until I die, here in the Stolen Lands, where for the first time I can decide for myself where I belong and what I believe. Take your people, Fredero, and go back to the Eternal Rose Abbey. And if you've the nerve to claim I'm Shaylin's chosen, well, know that your precious goddess should have chosen your trinkets more carefully. How dare you? Well said, Valerie. The paladin's hand is on his weapon. If you insist on standing equal to Shaylin's paladin, answer for your words now. If you have a drop of dignity left, you won't deny me satisfaction. Oh, so now I'm suddenly an independent person in your eyes. Finally. Well then, I shall agree to this duel with indescribable pleasure. Drast, you shall be my second. As you say, Valerie, what will you have me do? The second's responsibilities include observing the fight, mediating in the duel, and should the circumstances require, declaring the final verdict. I think here is good enough. Step away. I don't want to hit you by accident. Let's see whether you learned anything more than insolence from your mercenary friends. One of my squires will be the second. Clear the dueling ground and do not interfere until a winner has been determined. What are you doing here? Don't worry, good master. We'll settle our argument quickly and do no harm to your trading post. So, Valerie, are you ready? I am, Fredero. Let your second start the countdown. Let's begin. Participants, please ready your weapons and assume your positions. 3, 2, attack.
Victory!
Okay.
Amronda Gratio.
Miss, miss, miss. Ooh. This is just going to take forever. Jesus. What the hell? This is the fight that never ends. Guess it goes on and on, my friends. Some people started swinging it, not knowing what it was. Hey, we actually did damage to him. Large person, maybe? Okay, increase it on attack rolls. Or are we just supposed to lose this? He's not like showing a health bar. Cordero is a tool. This fighting biggest troll fest in the game. mean, he has to understand I'm not letting him take her. Especially against her will. What the hell is this? Hit him with the acid splash. There is an option to kill just kill him and his guards. Yeah, but I want Valerie to do it her way. Fucking paladins. Tristan, step in. Just answer me this. Are you meant to lose this?
I require healing.
You can win if you turn the difficulty down? Nah. That didn't answer my question. Are you meant to lose this? Because we haven't done any damage to him yet. No, you're not meant to lose it? The hell are you doing, girl? We're back in slow-mo. When if you enter the Konami code.
I can't keep this up much longer.
Holy crap, we actually hit him. And then he killed us. Looks like everything's in place, doesn't it? You could be however insolent to whomever you wanted, as long as you were considered as a girl. Valerie, but now you have to answer for all the stupid things you said in pride or heated moments. I'm satisfied with the outcome of this duel. I saw no reason to linger here, upsetting the owners of this trading post and the Baron. With great sadness, I will continue my way without Valerie, who from now on has no right to return to the Order of the Eternal Rose due to her transgressions. Too much talk. Enough. Leave her. I will bother you no longer. I don't know if I like that. See what Valerie has to say. You might reload and just kill him. Your gods, your face, Valerie. What, is there something? Valerie touches the wound, crossing her face, and looks at the blood on her fingers, more baffled than scared. Let me heal you. Nothing. I do not even feel any pain, only fatigue. Save your pity for someone who is truly wounded, and I just need to rest and wash myself clean after all these conversations about Shaylin. I mean...
I am your shield.
Let's shake a leg.
I've been taught if someone annoys you, you either pray or polish your armor. It is why my
Is
armor
she satisfied
gleams
with
as
that
it does.
outcome? She has a kick-ass scar now. Cool. drops good loot. Yeah, I'm not going to use up every potion in existence in order to kill him, though. Everything's going in the trading post. Doing all right, I'd say. I could even say we're doing pretty well, thanks to the wise decisions and protection of your grace. Now, you had me worried for a moment back in the capital. I almost thought you were going to double our taxes, make a beggar of me. I'm an asshole, but I'm not a raging asshole. How's life treating the trading post these days? Much better than it was under the Stag Lord. I'm not sure what we would have done if not for you and your wise decisions, Your Grace. My husband is a reserved man, unlikely to express his true feelings, so I'd like to express my sincere gratitude on behalf of us both.
Trail me.
Alright. There. Let's create a hard save here. Then go back and see what happens if we just attack him. And see if she gets pissed at us for doing so. Rango, thank you for the follow. We're not going to go through and actually audibly read all this, but we will go through the dialogue. Stay out of it. Might be crossing the boundaries of politeness, but no more than that. Stay your hand and allow me to finish. I only meant to support you. Yeah, it's chaotic evil, though. That's not within my character. I just don't see a way where she actually wins this. I'm not going to cheese it by lowering the difficulty. Is there a cheeky way to favor Valerie?
To victory!
As long as it's not like lowering the difficulty, what you got? Have something cast grease where Fredero is standing. That's actually kind of funny.
Let us strike as one!
Wait. That make her smaller? Yeah, it will. That should give her a bonus to attack and AC. Oh. Oof. Jesus.
I can't keep this up much longer.
All right. Okay, so it appears he's like standing here.
Shall we move? We shall move.
Yes.
Yep. Let's see if this makes a difference.
To victory!
Okay. You stay here. Come on.
Let us strike as one!
Yeah, she's in the grease as well. Yep, he's not following. Oh yeah, he is.
Do not falter!
Okay. What happens if we make her go invisible? Does she get a sneak attack?
Onwards!
Nope. Maybe if she actually hit it.
Ah!
The hell? There. He goes down again. There we go. Pop this.
If I have to. Stay behind me!
Ow. We still haven't hit him. Ow.
Ah! Ah!
Like, can we cast, like, buff her up, like, before the fight as well? Or does that get cleared? It's immune to dazzle. They get removed. Come on. This is just silly. Even with him prone, we can't hit him. Holy crap, we hit him. Even though his health isn't showing. Doing damage. If it works, it's not stupid, right? And then he heals. Son of a beach. He has 6 lay on hands. There's 2. So maybe we need a lot more bombs then. 'Cause I don't think we have enough. Yeah. So silly. Hey, we hit him.
I can't keep this up much longer.
Like, he's missing at least 15 health right now. A little annoyed that it doesn't show us his health. Surprised he hasn't done another lay on hands though. There it is. That's the third one. Fourth one. Alright, I think we can do this way. But we're gonna have to see if we can go talk to Bakken and get some more bombs.
I require healing.
Yeah. Hopefully we can get in to talk to Bakken first.
Time becomes distance.
Look, lettuce. Yes. Give me all of them. She can't use any of that. Potion of blur. What about you? What about everyone else? Is there anything they're wearing that would benefit her? So while he is under the effect of grease, is it considered flat-footed? Okay, so maybe give her this. Give her a bonus to rolling her attack rolls while he's under the effects of that. So at least there's that. Okay. So start off with that. Oh, let's do the acid ones initially.
You can count on me.
Esme, Axel, yes.
Let's shake a leg.
Don't hesitate.
The forest makes
So
care
many
for
thoughts,
everyone.
so little time.
Today it shelters and feeds you. Tomorrow it feeds someone else. With you.
Yeah, I should have quick saved. Yeah. Would have been the smart thing. Since when am I smart?
To victory!
And I greased myself. Poor Oleg. Come on, Valerie. We trolled ourselves.
Let us strike as one! Ah!
Ooh, we hit ourselves. Ow. Okay, we missed ourselves. I'm not sure. Did he already do one lay on hands? I'm not. I don't think he has. Let's see. Can we hit him better when he's down? There's one. I mean, we could also move over here and throw that while he's down.
I can't keep this up much longer.
Acid hurts us too much. Acid is not the play.
I require healing.
Wrong potions. I'm not sure if he's still... Yeah, he's still in the grease. Fire bombs are the way to go, though. There's two. Lay on hands number 2.
This didn't work. I must be doing it wrong. I can't
Ow.
keep this up much longer.
All right.
Ah!
Nice. 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 It's... Is that 3 or 4? On the lay on hands. While he's prone. Oh, we can't... Oh, oh. It's either 4 or 5 right there. Okay, this is the very definition of throwing money at the problem. Ooh.
I require healing.
Yeah. Mistakes were made.
I need to catch my breath.
All right. Potion's a blur. Not sure enlarged person is the way to go for it. And let me put that on her.
Get it off me! Time becomes distance.
Esme, Axe, yes.
Okay. Save that.
The road calls me. I'll take the bait.
Need to catch my breath.
Okay. I think we won't use our defensive stance from Stalwart Defender because it leaves us fatigued, which I think ends up hurting us more in the long run. Wish I could quick save it here.
To victory!
Okay. Well, while he is fucking around with his spells, we will throw some acid on him. Nice hit. Nope. Get your ass back there.
Let us strike as one!
Okay. Oof. Thank you for that follow. Okay, turn while he is down. Let's turn that off. All right, there's a lay on hands. Ooh. Damn. All right. For your willing to. Thanks.
I can't keep this up
Ooh.
much longer.
Ow.
Do not falter. Justice.
Ooh. Nice crit. All right, he's getting up. I think while he's up, we focus on healing until we're back to full. All right, there's another lay on hands. I think that's 2 or 3. All right, he's down.
Onwards.
Back to swinging on him. Nice hit. Okay. There's another lay on hands. That's either 3 or 4. Bomb him. Nice. He's greased. It's 4 or 5. Ow. Okay, he's down. Now he's back up. Another lay on hands. Another lay on hands. That crit really messed him up. right. He's getting back up. Another lay on hands. And he's down. Another lay on hands. He's got to be the last one, right? Ow. Alright, he's down again. Come on, give me another big crit. Take a hit. Come on. He's down. Good. I think he's done with lay on hands. But we forgot to turn that back on when he stood up. We just kick him in the head. Good, good, good. Turn that back on. What's up, Alpha? How you doing? Hey, did we succeed? We did. Having a good day. Nice, dude. Right. You always were better at fighting than at evolving your spirit and character. Why, Alpha? Why? I hate you, Alpha. Making me embrace the dark side. I am the dark side. You fuckers would know that by now. Just as bad as that mace window. Start calling a mace window after I push him out of one. Cutting his arm off, and he can know how it feels. Have a seat, young Skywalker, you bald bastard. Mm-hmm. Cut you down, then I'm going for Yoda. Mm-hmm. He's the biggest hypocrite of them all. Jedi aren't supposed to have attachments. Yeah. We all know you had a love child with Yaddle. That's where Grogu came from. Little bastard. Always stealing my cookies. Carried around these little fish eggs. Where the hell does he get those from? Here you go. Need some dark side in your life. Praise Saren Ray. The battle finished without any victims, right? That was it. Valerie stands over her defeated adversary, gripping her weapon. She momentarily takes her eyes off Federo, bent low before her, and looks to you. Duel's not over until one of the participants is dead. What? But I admit defeat. I do. I promised I'd put an end to this once and for all. She's embracing the dark side too.
We will prevail.
Yeah, we will prevail. Let's Scorching Ray that guy.
Stay behind me.
Got a sneak attack with a Scorching Ray. Hit him with the magic missile. Or, you know, don't.
Tear them apart!
Hit him with the magic missile. Have a good one, Pycon. Dear gods, your face, Valerie. What? Is there something? Let me heal you. Yeah, we already saw this earlier. Nope, that's one way to finish a argument.
Need a challenge.
Magic flail, magic heavy shield, full plate. Okay. +2 flail. Temporary enhancement +2. Wow. Okay. That's basically a +4 flail. Not so sure that was worth that effort, though. +4 dex. +4 that. Okay. Well, start by. Well. Fixing that. You know what? her this helmet back. +4 dex belt to you. Give you the +2 dex. Yeah. Okay. +2 ring of protection. Put that on Tristan. Need to get his AC up.
Step, step, step!
Sure, we already hit that chest up there. All right, so that's done.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
Wait. What? Where did I leave that? Okay.
I need to catch my breath.
I think we all do after that.
I should have stayed there, probably. But then
Got to set someone up to cook. Okay. I don't know if we need Jatha with us for this, or if we can just go investigate the boar without her. Waterlogged lowland. We walked across the heath for a long time, yet no sight sprang up before our eyes. By turns, we discovered a verdant lowland with several narrow-bout springs streaming down behind another hillside. And then, in the distance, in the center of the lowland among the bush, there stood a single dry tree, a true giant. Its magnificent outline resembled an animal's paw, clawing at the sky. But what was truly remarkable, the flat landscape was dotted by mysterious dark humps. They were piled about the height of a man, scattered around in abundance. We determined we should explore the lowland. The further we trekked, the softer the land became. Step by step, heath grass gave way to moss, low-growing shrubs and ferns, and then sloshy puddles of stinky swamp water. The muddy ground sucked at our feet, and soon our party was jumping from hassock to hassock. Finally, we reached the first group of mysterious humps. the lovely lady haunts. I learned they were no mere hills, but dugout dwellings. Hobbits. We moved with great care towards the center of the lowland, and there the real swamp began. On the way towards the mysterious giant tree, we saw the foggy outline of another hut. This one much bigger and surrounded by small clay statues. We examined the surrounding dwellings. Inside the dugouts were frowsy and darker than holes, and filled with absolute desolation. There were no windows in these mud walls, no furniture or other homely items except for the odd piece of tattered wicker. But every dwelling had a large hollow dug right into the center of the dirt floor, like a fire pit, but taking up the greater part of the space. They were filled with standing water and reeked beyond description. Lore check. We walked slowly, carefully, choosing our way, keeping to drier ground as much as possible. But the further we went, the more difficult it became, and soon we were wading waist deep through the cattails. Frogs croaked loudly as we peered anxiously into the cloudy water, struggling to make out what shadows flitted along the bottom. We often stumbled and lost our balance, but our trusty rope and the aid of our friends saved us from being lost to the bog. The insatiable bog gurgled hungrily after us, but we didn't look back. Sodden and weary, we finally made it back to solid ground, and a palace of sorts rose before our eyes. A spacious hut made of mud like the rest, but decorated with pebbles, bones, cattail spikes, and snail shells. In front of the palace was a wide and shallow reservoir. Its green water reflected the leaves of ferns and primitive clay figurines. The buzzing of gnats was nearly deafening. We were not far to the center of the swamp, and a firm and steady path led there through the thick bushes. At its end, that tall, dry tree stretched mightily upwards, clawing at the firmament. We carefully examined the clay figurines, trying to fathom who they might portray. Goggle eyes, flat heads, with no necks, ears, or chins, ugly long legs unnaturally bent. These sculptures could only be the work of boggards. Primitive, cruel boggard tribes had inhabited the swamps of Garund and Avestan since the olden days. Pitiless to others and to each other, they were led by the darker instincts of their insane priest-kings. They are known to grow young fry in the pools inside of the houses. You peek inside the hut. The palace was twice the height of other huts, and its entrance was wide enough that 3 could walk abreast. The walls were decorated. An unknown builder had scratched drawings in the clay while it was still wet. The faded scrawl depicted huge amphibians devouring smaller figures. Some frog-headed, others not. 3 of the 4 rooms boasted large holes filled with water, just like the other dwellings, though here there were steps descending into them, cut into the dirt. In the furthest room we found equipment decorating the walls, leather armor, spears, clubs. To our surprise, a number of items were well preserved. The hut was clearly deserted, so we felt no shame in taking some of it with us. Okay. We moved forward, seeing we'd drawn so near our goal. It was ever so lovely to walk once again along the well-trodden path. Our soaked clothes imagined being dry, and our mood was at once lifted. The bushes that bordered the path seemed to wave at us amiably. with their juicy green leaves and shiny, bright red berries. A fresh wind puffed away the rotten smell, and it finally felt like the swamp might be nearly behind us. But then the wind stopped blowing, and the thorny branches continued to move, and we heard a loud shout. Ekundeo, who was watching our rear, pointed to a surging, crawling wall of green filling the path behind us. The surrounding thicket was coming to life. Its branches reached out with a soft, swishing sound. Drops of sap oozed from their thorns, gleaming in the emerald dusk. The path was disappearing. There was no way back, and the clear space ahead was closing. We ran forward as fast as our legs could carry us, flying towards the closing passage. As any experienced traveler can tell you, sometimes you walk and sometimes you run. The branches snatched at our backpacks and clothes, and the sprouts tangled at our feet, but we slipped past their grasp. We were too quick. Finally, after what seemed like an endless trek, we came upon a gigantic dry tree that had so intrigued us from the beginning. Lo and behold, we saw an idol cut into his trunk. A huge, horned, three-eyed toad. Its googly eyes made it look both cruel and dumb, almost idiotic. Its muzzle hung half open, sharp-toothed, with several hanging tongues. Deep brown streaks oozed from the corners of its mouth. Try to glean what sort of idol it might be. There could be no doubt. This was Gogunta, master of the great swamp and the demon abyss. What is this? While we were examining the idol, a large bright blue dragonfly came out of the hollow in the tree and sat invitingly on the very tip of one of our noses. It was so remarkably strange, it didn't react to our movements and seemed quite content to remain where it sat. I don't know. The idol reeked of evil, to say the least. We were certain we must destroy it. Clearly we cannot leave such an obscenity unscathed. We drew our swords and slashed at the wooden face, and from it oozed black, sticky blood. We heard a great clap of thunder, and a thick fog arose from nowhere. The birds screamed furiously. More thunder soon followed, and with each strike the sky grew darker and darker. Soon we couldn't see the sun through the fog. The air shuddered again, but it was still thunder, or the creaky voice. Was it still thunder or the creaky voice of the monstrous toad? Still, our iron blades dug deep into the blood-soaked wood, and at last the idol was smashed into splinters. The fog cleared away and silence descended. Suddenly we realized that every frog in the swamp had gone quiet. We turned almost with a sigh of relief and saw that the flesh-eating bush had withered away. Satisfied with a job well done, we returned to where we'd come from. Neat. Let's see. Two Rivers Field. Okay. Curse of a feeble body. What the hell? That's not good.
Here. This didn't work. I must be doing it wrong.
What for Gorham?
Oh, that didn't take long.
This requires your attention.
I see something. I did as you asked.
Hold up. There we go. Topaz ring.
Trail me.
I am yours to command. This didn't work. I must be doing it wrong. To arms!
We're just going through doing some cleanup of some areas.
Oh, look!
What's that?
Lots of traps.
I shall end this suffering.
No strike wasted. Left yourself exposed.
Okay.
I'm not afraid.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I think we out-leveled this a little bit. Just a wee bit. All right. Okay. Available for claiming. High ground. Okay.
I need to catch my breath.
You always need to get your...
My life is a burden.
But I can't go this way? Guess we can't go there yet. Okay.
Time to search for the spot to rest.
Octavia, why do you always primp your hair, huh? Why the hell you need to? Where are you going to charm here? Trolls or something?
Everyone has their little weaknesses. I like to look pretty. I didn't get a chance to do it much in the slave camp.
Fair point. Everyone has their idiosyncrasies. So some boar we have to find.
Step, step, step.
Oh yeah, we can finally deal with this wisp here too.
Time becomes distance.
Like, how do we get rid of that?
Share your troubles.
Will that do it? Nope. Remove curse, maybe? Do we have that? I think we do. Your fear tastes so delicious.
Face me if you dare.
Viscount Smolderborn. Oh, start with that.
They go down!
Let us strike as one!
Nope, not slow. Paste. That was protection from evil. Resist energy. I think it's electricity, right? Half dead. So many misses. Jesus. There he goes. Diamond. Okay. Not sure if we need. Is that the boar? Okay.
Forwards? No, backwards. Backwards!
Okay. Wonder if that's what killed Jathal. I imagine we need to bring her with us to this location. What? Take all of it. We can sell it. We do need to go back here. We couldn't do this when we found this place the first time.
To victory!
Yeah. Why are you in the back, girl? Oh yeah. Much easier this time. Hit him with that fairy fire. Okay. Nice. Wand of Shield. Not bad. Is that it?
Step, step, step!
Guess so. Over here, make sure that we're not missing anything. Like, it looks like there's a whole nother part of the map.
For me there, I wonder.
That's not. Ready to watch? Feel asleep before then. You're saying I put you to sleep? Or you just had a rough day? Let's see. I don't think we ever did any, whatever the lone house is. Random encounter.
Running won't help you!
ray regenerates them.
Cultist
For I am
fighter. Oh, they brought an owl bear. Holy shit.
There is still time for surrender.
Holy crap.
This won't kill me.
You keep that going. Okay, it's dead.
Matricium Durinos.
Okay. Is that everything?
Time becomes distance.
Yep. Very rough day. Always sucks when you want to do something, but they just wore you out and you're just too exhausted to enjoy your time off. Lady in the Wilderness. I'm not so sure we did that. Sure. Old Mesa we definitely did. There's gonna be more cultists.
I'll carve my name onto your flesh.
It is. Oh, he transformed into an owl bear. Okay. Okay. Onward we go. I can't sleep, but I hang around for a bit. Well, if nothing else, the sound of my voice will put you to sleep.
I need to catch my breath.
May we have a moment of respite?
Yes, you may.
Don't get me wrong. Knowing how to forgive is as important as knowing how to fight. Without mercy for the defeated, the victor wins no glory.
What do you know about glory? The one who defeats everyone else is the most glorious. And the best mercy is killing fast without suffering.
Spoiled the meal. Yeah, been here. This was the wolf cave. I remember
Step,
that.
step, step.
Okay. It's gonna be cultists again, isn't it? Nope, just bandits.
We've downed better ones.
Silly bandits. They'll never learn. Okay. As we were. Overgrown pool? How is the overgrown pool? Yeah, we've been there. All right, let's head back to the castle.
I need to catch my breath.
No, you don't. Main square.
My life is a burden. Forwards! No, backwards. Backwards!
What's this? Lindsay? Wait, I want you to meet someone. Here, this is Tessie the Quill, a book peddler. If not for her, I'd probably still be sitting in a radish patch in my hometown. Nice to meet you, Your Barony. Thanks for keeping an eye on this little tot. Where are you from? Right now, or in general? I came from Yvonne right now. As for in general, well, I'm from everywhere and nowhere. I was found under a bush, and I've traveled with the wind ever since. How did you meet Lindsay? Went through her village from time to time. Weren't many buyers. I was lucky to sell half a dozen calendars each year. Maybe a couple cheap, vulgar prints. Then a priest from the capital went to live there. And he got the young people interested in reading, little by little. Some would ask for romance stories. Some wanted heroic tales. But one day, this little tot came by and traded her father's belt, 2 bottles, and a hunk of bread for a 2-volume collection of legends about the Arch Knights of Astapad. Came back later, all tear-stained. Looked like her daddy didn't need the belt after all. So she sniffles at me. Take me with you. I can help. And looks at me like a lost puppy. So I took her along. Why not? So you kidnapped her. Why not? And that's what got the ball rolling. Playing this game right now, though I keep restarting since I can't make up my mind on a build. That was my biggest concern. So I kind of kept it somewhat simple and went with a rogue. A archer rogue. So it kind of felt familiar. What brought you here? A little bird told me about a proper city in the Stolen Lands now. One with a printing house, with an old friend of mine sitting in that printing house at that. So I came to see her, maybe buy some books while I'm at it. Will you be staying? Me? Not really sure. Probably for a little while at least. People here seem fine. They read at least. And again, there is a printing house here. And I get to catch up with Lindsay. I hadn't seen her for a few years, you know. After I get tired of things here, I'll be on my way again. Give 10 gold. You travel around. Have you heard anything interesting about my neighbors? Of course I do. What do you want to hear about? Boy? Bad. People in Rostov are all honing their swords. With the royal house gone, it's just a matter of time until there's some big uproar. Everyone knows it, and no one wants it. But there doesn't seem any way to avoid it. Mivon? The usual, schemes and duels. Seems a bunch of runaway bandits flooded in there from Bravoy. Rumor has it, the great houses are intentionally straining Mivon so the Outdoory there won't be able to help Rostov when the carnage begins. What's going on in Patax? Under King Iravetti, what isn't? Parties, parades, executions. The king robs the trade houses that used to own the city. He brought some gang in from Numeria who's been selling deliriant potions. He sent strange expeditions into nearby lands, but no one knows what he's looking for. Nobody can tell what the kook is thinking. That's why he always wins. Has anyone asked about my lands? Now, don't you go taking me for a spy, all right? Honestly, go ahead and check me with magic, or just ask Lindsay. Happy to hear and pass along rumors, but I don't go spying on purpose. My business is books. As for your question, well, of course, they're interested. People in Rostov want to know if they were right to wager on you, while Mivon and Patax are still trying to take the measure of their new neighbor. No one knows what to expect from you, so they're getting themselves ready for some surprises. Okay. Okay. Magus is like a battle mage. Yeah, that's what Reg is. Reg is Magus. I'm not sure what category of Magus he is. Okay. So many weapons to sell. Shock short sword. Wow. Shock and cold on that. Or, Jesus. 50K. Okay. We need to talk to Valerie again. How do you feel? I see your wound hasn't healed. Please don't worry about such trifles. I will visit a priest or an alchemist when time permits. As for how I feel, never thought my encounter with Fredero might end like this. If it hadn't, he probably never would have given up on trying to return me to the Order. I should thank you, Drast. It's important to me that you were at my side. Now I'm sure that I'm finally free of the Order of the Eternal Rose and ready to devote all my time and efforts to our mission. How's your wound? Physically, it causes me no discomfort whatsoever. Worried it might prevent me from serving you, then you shouldn't be. Okay. Let's go do our duty and manage the Empire. Or Kingdom. Not quite an empire yet. Tristan, spare me a few minutes. You are the ruler of these lands, and I don't dare tell you what to do, but I can't just silently watch what's happening behind your back. There are rumors on the streets of a savage goddess, enraged by your appearance in her lands. They say she cursed you, and now you bring woe and death to everyone around you. This used to be just idle talk, but now, when we're surrounded by so much death and suffering, the people are ready to truly believe it. It seems that someone is playing upon your subjects' fears. I saw barkers in the streets telling citizens of a prophet who's building his own kingdom. According to them, Goddess stands ready to grant forgiveness to any who cleanse themselves of the curse. But this cleansing is accomplished through a terribly cruel death. These horrific deaths involve a wild beast appearing from inside the body, and they think it's a blessing. That's the cultists. That insane old man Remus also spoke of some goddess. True, Jod told me of that preacher. Who knows, perhaps his words touch people more deeply than anyone imagined. What is this kingdom the prophet is building? I only heard fragments of a conversation. I think it's not a kingdom exactly, more like a community or a cult. I'm afraid that we'll need to find one of their barkers and ask them if we wish to find out more. People will believe whatever they want to believe. It's absurd and dangerous for the people to consider death a blessing. We must get to the bottom of this. Good. Perhaps after uncovering this mystery, we'll find out more about the nature of the curses hanging over the stolen lands. I mean, there must be a reason that these cultists shout about you receiving the goddess's punishment. If we wish to understand, we must find one of those barkers and learn from them all we can. Sadly, these street preachers scare quite easily and avoid our guards. I'll begin my search without delay. When you find time, look for me on the streets of the capital, and I hope that when we meet, I have already found someone who can tell us more about the strange goddess and her followers. Little something from old Bakken. Acid oil. If you ever need anything particular, just let me know. If you're not sure, I'll go home and think of something myself. My bones ache. I'd like you to craft something specific. Running low on potions. Oh, and while I'm here, there's a book I've always wanted to read of transmutations and bodily poisons in 3 volumes. If you refine it for me, I could produce something most remarkable, so there is a use for the books. Something that might even... Oh well, there's no use in empty words. But they say there's an ancient formula hidden in one of these books. Bring me the books, and I'll brew the potion for you. You know that old Beldami, the old witch who lives in the swamp, had one of these volumes in her hut, gathering dust, and she must still have it for sale, I imagine. As for the other 2 volumes, I have no idea. You might look in a magic shop, or in the bookcases and locked drawers of other alchemists, if you happen to cross their possessions in your adventures. Okay. I think I've seen have it in one of them. There's a mermaid in a river where trade ships operate. She's begun to sink passing vessels. She must be chased away before she scares off all the merchants. Three days. All right.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
Brought some relics. Coin. This is strange. I feel the traces of rune magic of Thassalon. Heavy spells of Cyclopes. The precise wizardry of Asland. The fresh wind of elven spells, all combined together, though it's barely discernible underneath the mold of time. Who could have joined all these things? Their owner is shrouded in thick darkness, blacker than the depths. All 5 of them, and then I hope... Find all 5 of them, and then I hope the secret of their owner will be revealed to me. Okay. All right. Not sure if we need to go talk to the Jathal. Jathal. I don't know how to say her name. Jathal. I guess. We open this yet? Maybe not. One more try. Hey! The Hand of Magus Don. Wherever the wearer uses a scroll, either to scribe into a spell book or to cast a spell, the hand has a 25% chance to produce a perfect copy of the expended scroll. Neat. Okay.
Someone else needs that more than I.
Step, step, step!
Okay. Oh, wait. Wanted to see something. Okay. Yeah, cannot upgrade this. Like, how do we upgrade? Okay. Guess we can't do it yet. All right. Go take care of what's down here. Oh, I have my own chambers. Nice. Didn't realize that. I do need to figure out how to get rid of that curse of a feeble body. Well, let's just go find this remove curse scroll. We'll just buy several if they are not too expensive. Spell magic. Cleanse. Remove curse. Wow. 450 a pop. Yeah, I can learn that. Nice. Okay.
Trail me.
Okay. Bring her with us. Cause fear. Yeah. Go with the scythe. Okay. Bone shaker. Inflict moderate wounds. Lesser restoration. Hey, Nickel Stew. It's going well. We're about to go to Jathal's companion quest. How are you doing? Typically haven't been using her, so have to level her up first. Working from home? Do you normally work from home, or is this something new? Castigate, what does this do? Interesting. Fair bit of work from home thanks to COVID. Yeah. My wife is the same way. She normally has been, well, until COVID, has been an office worker, but COVID has her working from home at least 90% of the time. Maybe that. Extra Bane weapon. Esther. Blocks their healing. Levels are my characters? I think we're level 8. Okay. Yeah, level 8. Oh, I'm loving the game. I'm amazed at how like huge the game is. Like, we've only explored this little bit of the map. like astonished at how much this game has to offer. Hold up. We need to equip her. I mean, I'm probably like 40 hours in and I'm just scratched the surface, barely. Maybe 50 hours, but... Don't think that'll work for her. Requires good alignment. Oh yeah, I am looking forward to Wrath of the Righteous, and that's why I'm started. I never did a full playthrough of this before, but that game is the reason why I wanted to do a full playthrough of this and hopefully get it done before Wrath of the Righteous comes out. But we'll see. Hopefully I will. Okay. Oh. You will finish this before starting Wrath of the Righteous? Okay. I mean, we can go buy her some armor. Like, I'm planning to stream nothing but Pathfinder Kingmaker until Wrath of the Righteous comes out, and hopefully I'll be done with it by then. I started with an Eldritch Scoundrel, a rogue, who is now an Arcane Trickster. Focusing on bow attacks. Let's see. Armor. Mithril full plate. That might be what we want for her. Let's see what else we have. Full plate +2. No. Yeah, I think we're going to go with the Mithril for the reduced spell check. There we go. What about you? What kind of character did you go with? All right. Now we can exit. Halfling Sylvan Sorcerer. I haven't played with like too much of the magic. Like straight up casting. Like I turned Octavia into a wizard arcane trickster as well. Having a leopard pet is really pretty nice. So if I ever do another playthrough, I probably will delve more into the magic. Cultists, yeah. Put her behind the two of them. All right. I should have set up her spell book. Whoops. Or no. Just have to rest. Okay.
This body holds no more.
Holy shit.
Do not falter.
Why are you running? Why are you running, bro?
What? You didn't?
Speak.
Tashani Savitur. Tashani Savitur.
I dislike her simply because of the fact that I have to inflict wounds and I can't actually heal her.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
So let's rest so she gets her full effect. Yeah.
Tristian, you become so thoughtful whenever I speak of freedom. Why is that?
I often ask myself what freedom means and what its true value might be. For me, it's the chance to follow my heart and turn away from evil things.
You spoiled dinner. Let's see, today what did we do today? We started the Tenebrous Depths, the dungeon, the DLC dungeon. Got to the bottom of the first area and now we're blocked, so I guess we have to come back at a later time. Oh yeah. Yeah, I found some really good gear as well. At the very least, it's good for making money, right?
Quick, quick, else we miss all the fun!
Alright, let's remove curses. Didn't work. Interesting. Well, at least hers is fixed. See? There should be a pool of blood, but there is not. But it's not here. It seems the beast came from somewhere else, already wounded, and then died here. But I can't track the direction. The ground is rocky. It would take a troll to leave footprints here. The cuts are distinctive, like the kind my dagger would make. Nichols too, thank you for the follow. It has a few deep serrations on one side of the blade, so it wounds like a saw-toothed weapon on that side. So far, everything backs up half-elf story. But how can we find the one who stabbed the boar? Not 100% sure how this plays out. That Van holds a lot of DLC and packs your main playthrough somehow. I've done it like 4 times, but I don't know how or what affects the game yet. It's just that it's supposed to. That's 12. You should carefully examine everything around here. The boar was already wounded when it came here. There must be a trail of blood somewhere. Their traces were easily discovered. Marks of dark blood spotting the ground here and there, leading westward. Easier than I imagined. The trail is clear. It leads to Thorn River. We should search the shores. We might find something there that points towards the dagger's owner. All right. But we did Jubilee and Lindsay's and Valerie's companion quests. It's unknown already. Okay. Quick save it.
Something. Oh, look.
Okay. Let's put these next to each other.
Learn how to use it first.
Okay. Disarm the trap. Four boards.
Onwards!
Let them chase it down. Valerie, you keep tanking.
Training pays off.
Mushrooms. Okay.
Forwards? No, backwards. Backwards!
I see something. Oh, look!
Oh, look. Her impending death.
Time.
I found something interesting.
Step, step, step.
Hey, big boy. There goes something. Young elves. That's her. She found us. Monster, we knew that you always thirst for blood. Don't take our lives easily.
I wish there was another way.
Stay behind me!
Okay. Let's hit him with the bless. Honestly, I probably, at least currently, I don't think I'm going to need a lot of buffs.
Assist me or lose me.
Never mind. Okay, so we're going to spread out first. Octavia just got tore
I
up.
won't let you down.
Shall we move? We shall move.
Confide in me. Head on.
Done with waiting.
You have my attention.
I am yours to command.
Okay. Actually, let's start off with the bless.
How may I help?
The road calls me. I'll take the bait.
You can count on me.
You hit that.
Share your will.
Okay.
Here.
We'll hit that. And
crave
you'll
for
hit
adventure.
yours.
Don't hesitate.
Hopefully this will be enough, especially now that we're spread out.
To victory!
Yep. You guys focus on Valerie. All right. Hit him with the bone shaker.
Like that? Get in there.
You don't have to go that far. What the hell? Okay. Okay. What a lovely child. And she looks so much like my Nortelandra. Even death could not twist her beauty. Excuse you? With a point-blank look in her eyes, Jethal passes her hand above the girl's body. The feeling of an oppressive force, cold and painful, becomes nearly physical. Convulsion passes through the body of the dead elven girl, with a quiet moan turning into a cry. The corpse opens her eyes and rises. Jethal looks at her in amazement, as if she's surprised by what she has done. Animating the dead? I had no idea you could do that. I never knew this side of my power. Something has awakened it. The ability to share Urgathoa gift. Jethal studies her newly created undead with the look of a sculptor contemplating her creation. Withering under this stare, the undead girl begins to tremble. What have you done to me? What is this? I saved you from oblivion, and all your beauty, foolish child. Now you bear Urgathoa's gift, just as I. You are undead. If you preferred the word used by uncomprehended narrow minds. No. It's better I follow my friends unto death than become a disgusting undead creature. I beg for your mercy. She doesn't have a heart, but you're different. You still live. Let me die. Why did you attack us? The wide eyes of the elven girl are filled with confusion. We only meant to protect ourselves. The Wanderer warned us that this monster was chasing us. The elf points at the icy calm Jethal. He told us that she sought new sacrifices. Everyone in Kaonan knows that she killed elves for the sake of her damned goddess, and she still managed to get away with it, walking freely into exile. If we had known that she would track us down, we never would have left the forest of our homeland. Who was this wanderer who claimed Jethal was chasing you? We knew him as Wanderer, but it's only a nickname. I do not know what his true name is. He's half-elf. My friends knew him. They said he has a wanderer's soul that takes him from one place to another. I've seen him a couple times in Kaonan, and recently I've seen him on the road. He caught up with us to warn us of the danger. He has brown hair and yellow-green eyes like a cat. Please, I don't know anything else. Release me. Every moment of this lifeless body drives me mad. What are you going to do with this poor girl? I will not harm her, and I will not let her harm herself. She is frightened and does not understand the gift she just received. Elves live long lives, but they're still subjects of time. Only Urgathoa's gift can shield them from it. Eternal life, eternal youth, eternal immortal beauty. Can anything else be compared to this? I hope, Jethal, that you feel sorry for the senseless death of this unfortunate girl and wish to help her in your way. You're not just entertaining yourself as you usually do. I can't believe I say it, but I agree with the corpse you won. Everyone can fall down and die. You don't need no bravery or brains for that. If you fall, you must get up and move on. I've done it many times, and I bet this Elfie will be able to get back up too, after she pulls herself together. Too bad to be undead? Worse to be really dead, or when you give up. No one can be forced into happiness, Jethal. Especially with such a gift. Drast, please, end this poor soul's torment. Let her die as she wishes. I've made a decision. You should allow the poor girl to die, Jethal. This is her wish. Plus, for some, eternity might not be a gift. Jesus. I cannot disobey my patron and master of these lands. However, I hope that you will not make a habit of disposing of valuable resources like that. Such waste is bad for both the ruler and his subjects. I don't know who to believe in this story. Did the merchant deceive us, or is this girl lying? So far, it all points to one thing. The half-blood lied to us, and he did not merely lie. It was he who killed me in the wastelands. He took the dagger and planted it in his own shop for me to find. Scared the elves with his lies and intentionally sent us here. I respect cunning and intrigue, but anyone who tries to use them against me will deeply regret it. True, let's hurry to the capital. I'm looking forward to seeing my killer. Yep, let's take it all. They won't be needing it. Anything here?
time.
So what's up with this big elk? Is there a point to killing the elk? Other than maybe XP?
Step, step, step.
You good, Valerie?
I'm listening.
All right. Back to the capital. Don't know, messed up so much in my first playthrough. Probably missed twice as
Need to
much.
catch my breath.
Don't know if we need to go to the throne room or what. Okay. Well, either we're going to go talk to the merchant. Campaign took me 130 hours and I haven't played since. I'm just seeing some stuff in yours I never even knew existed otherwise. Like what? What have you seen here that you missed?
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
Okay. No, he's up here. Up. He's fled, as I expected. Jethal touches the boxes that hold the merchant's wares. Her moves seem relaxed until you notice that her undead fingers are tense and bent like the claws of a predator. It's pointless, illogical. Those children in the woods could hardly be expected to kill us. Why the performance? There must be something. Jethal freezes, and in an instant she pulls a note from Enno's wares. She glances at it and silently hands it to you. There's only one phrase on the note: "No way out." The image of a spiral comet in place of a signature. Never changed my party members, so anything that wasn't my core 6. Ah. Gotcha. Now we've got Ecan, Jubilee, Octavian, Reg, Aram, Valerie, Jethal. Who am I forgetting? No, I'm forgetting someone. Tristan. The symbol of Pharasma. I believe the Lady of Graves holds Orgathwa in disfavor. And the most favorable of her followers seek out the undead to exterminate. True. A conflict of faith, you see. If Ennio is a follower of Pharasma, he's certainly a cowardly one. First he attacks me while I was unconscious. Then he tries to kill me by proxy. Is there something I'm missing? We cannot leave things as they stand. You must find Enio and as soon as possible. You can count on me. I'll hunt that half-blood even beyond death if needed. Thank you for your help. I will not distract you further. I'll seek out this amateur black backstabber and will inform you immediately of any news. If the half-blood wants to dispatch me to his goddess, let him do it in person. Alright. We need some more remove curse scrolls. Let's go with 6.
Trail me.
It's a highly replayable game. Wait. Tristan. That's right. He was supposed to be finding the cultist rumor spreader. Honestly, I don't think well, I don't know if they'll remove the time crunch. Amalia. We're lucky to have met you. Meet Amalia, loyal follower of the Kingdom of the Cleansed. You remember? We've recently been discussing this unusual initiative. Amalia is so kind to tell me everything that she and her friends are doing. Young Amalia turns her childishly round, freckled face and looks at you with her clear green eyes. She wears a simple dress and a simple necklace made of dried ashberries and is holding a stack of papers. Please stay a moment. It would be a pleasure for me to tell you all about our kingdom. What was your experience with the Kobold and the Mites? I didn't take a side, just let them fight it out and just did the quest down there. Killed Tartuccio. He was resurrected. Then we ended up fighting the trolls and the kobolds. Defeated the trolls, defeated Tartuccio or Tartuk, and we banished him from the kingdom, and basically said if we see you again, we're going to kill you again. Yeah, he set him up to fail. That doesn't mean they should have been punished for it. So what have you been discussing? I've just been asking how Amalia came to the kingdom. What attracted her to this teaching? There is someone in my family who followed the goddess's commandments. Soon I myself will enter the kingdom. And I hope that through loyal service and veneration, I will prepare myself for the main test, which I have yet to endure. And your family don't mind that this will happen to you? Are you ready to sacrifice you to their goddess? Of course they are. To be one of the chosen, one of the cleansed, it's a great honor for each of us. You're so young. Why hurry to leave this world before you've experienced it in full? It's wrong to think about yourself. Once I wanted to live in Rostov, to wear dresses and walk around boulevards, but then these terrible things started happening. So many people in our village died. The goddess teaches that selfishness leads to trouble. Now my only wish is to serve the kingdom and the goddess. What did you find out about the kingdom? The Kingdom of the Cleansed is a brotherhood of those who believe in the great goddess, who promises salvation in return for cleansing. Forgive me, Amalia, if I'm missing any important details. Our mission is saving innocent souls from the curse that falls upon the heads of the undeserving. The goddess is ready to guard from evil anyone who kisses the ground and begs for mercy. Those who have rejected their sinful ways may enter the kingdom of the cleansed and pray for their speedy deliverance from the worldly torments. To give your life for the goddess, it isn't the greatest honor any of Isn't it the greatest honor any of us can receive? And destroying the false ruler, isn't it the truest destiny of all of nature's loyal servants? You've been brainwashed, girl. Don't worry. The time will come that you will come to understand that the first faithful was right. I hope it won't be long when you and I will reunite in the embrace of the goddess. Yeah, my next playthrough, I'll probably do a full evil playthrough. Chaotic evil, just go nuts. I'm kind of playing this chaotic good. Chaotic good, chaotic neutral, somewhere around there. Does your goddess have a name? Yes, but only the first faithful knows it. He is the high priest to whom the goddess appeared. He delivers her commandments and shows us her will. Through him, she lays open her design to clear the tormented ground, sending signs and opening doors to her creatures through the bodies of mortals. What false ruler are you talking about? The Baron cursed by a goddess. He is the source of all our woe. He cast aside natural law and vandalized the field and forests. Tell me more about this deliverance from worldly torments. Inhabiting this world where unhappiness and unfairness multiply taints the soul and turns it from the eternal kingdom of freedom and love granted by the goddess. You can cleanse your sins by accepting her gift. A special goodness that sets the cleansed apart. Goodness? What goodness could hide in a painful death? Not everyone is capable of withstanding the test, because the way to cleansing lies through bodily torment. But those who overcome their passions and prove their loyalty become the womb of the goddess, to bear her children, wild and beautiful as she herself. The soul of the cleansed rests in the hands of the goddess. Are you aware that I'm the very same Baron who you are condemning? Tristan looks at you fiercely, trying hard to maintain his polite smile. You? You can't be. You're so polite. And Sir Tristan would hardly be friends with such a dreadful creature as the cursed Baron. Enough. I see you have many questions. Please take an invitation to our meetings. We meet at sunset in the appointed place, where we accept the sacrament from the first faithful himself. What are you holding? Soon another meeting will take place. Do come, you and Sir Tristan. What are you holding? The same invitation that Amalia gave you. We must go. I have to go too. I need to get ready. I need to get to the other side of the city. I hope to see you at our next meeting. And you too, Sir Tristan. So long, Amalia. May the good goddess save you. What the fuck? A meeting at the appointed place. There are 7 evening directions on how to get there. Looks like it's time we visit this sacrament. What do you think awaits us at the meeting? Whatever awaits, this mysterious first faithful will be there. Judging by his title, he's the one who invented this insane kingdom. I believe that talking to him will solve many of the riddles we face. Is it going to be Tartuk? I swear to God. Will you come with me to the meeting? I would insist on participating in this investigation. I cannot let you go alone, after I dragged you into this strange affair. Malia looked at you very fondly, don't you think? Tristan shakes his head and turns grim. You distract us from our goal. Oh, stop. A little fun wouldn't be so bad, would it? Please stop. Not only is she merely a child. Oh, is she that young? My bad. She's also under the influence of these insane preachings. I must help her, not take advantage of her gullibility. We have to go, Tristan. Okay. So where is this place? Are you ready to go to the meeting of the Kingdom of the Cleansed? Anytime, just let me know when you gather your party. So is this Tristan's companion quest? Okay. Get rid of her. Let's see. Kind of torn. Just for the world checks that he can do. And he's good at cooking. Alchemist is an interesting class too. Secret Sanctum. Okay. Yeah. First God. Saving.